Hello guys, welcome to the Best Trading channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to trade like a professional trader and how to get sniper entries with a very high win rate and a very easy to follow step-by-step trading system. Okay, so you want to stay till the end because I'm going to show you lots of tricks. Okay guys, so thank you for tuning in. This is my channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do because I have a lot of free content, very useful and valuable on how to become a better trader. Okay, so let's go. So as usual, I like to start showing you my results. This is so far August. Okay, this is just one of my accounts. Every account I treated differently. I do have different system, different approaches. Okay, so this is one of them. Let me show you. These are some of the stats. Okay, as you can see, I have been focusing mainly in NASDAQ for this month, and these are my average holding time. As you can see, usually they are pretty quick in and out trades, usually 5 to 7 minute trades. This is in terms of money. Okay, as you can see, it's been pretty consistent. Okay. And the win rate 96%, which is very impressive, guys. I have been trading for 15 years. I'm pretty disciplined. I do stick to my rules. Okay, so that's why I can achieve this type of high win rate. Okay, guys, so it's possible. My students do them too. As long as you stick to your rules and your trading plan, there's no reason for you to fail. Okay, also, I just want to give you some words to inspire you guys. Remember, trading is a high income skill. So just don't give up. Whatever you're going through, just keep pushing forward. Don't give up. Okay. And also when I motivate you, you motivate me even more. Okay. So thank you for watching my content. And I want to show you just quickly a little success story. I got a message, okay, from a bro, and he turned amazingly $200 into $1,000 in around 8 days. Okay. So shout out to my brother. You've been doing pretty nice. Keep it up. Okay, guys. As you can see, this is achievable. So just continue with your dreams. Okay. And he did it using my concepts. So you can be the next one. Okay. And he also did it using this compound sheet that I have been using for a long time. Okay. I have talked about it in my previous videos, and you can find it inside the members area. Okay, guys. So if you haven't, you can check the link below, and there you will find all of my systems. I do have private coaching available. Okay, so let's go to the important part of this video. Okay, so everybody wants a system that is gonna make them money, right? An easy, understandable, simple step-by-step that you can follow. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna try to give you one of them, okay? And you can start implementing already into your trading, and you can start seeing great results. Okay, so now what I like about this system, it has a lot of advantages because it happens, okay, first of all, it happens every single day. Okay, regardless whatever asset you trade, you can absolutely find it every single day. Okay, now I encourage you to focus in one trading asset and one trade a day. Okay, now choose also a time in which you're going to be focused 100% of your concentration, so that you can take one winning trade in and out every single day. Okay, now you don't have to trade every single day. I'm just saying that you can find this system or this strategy in the charts every single day. Okay, so what are we talking about? I'm talking about imbalances. Now, what do we need? We need, first of all, a run on liquidity. Okay, so this white line, that's a liquidity level. Okay, so as you know, or I don't know if you know, but liquidity levels are important levels in the chart. Usually they are highs and lows of the day. Okay, so you're gonna have price making a liquidity grab. Okay, that's one of the steps. Okay, liquidity grab, and you're gonna have a change of structure, which is price breaking the previous structure high. Okay, now this is a bullish example. I'm going to talk about a bearish example in a little bit. Okay, now the third step is going to be finding a displacement. Displacement is a push to the upside. Now in this push, that's where you're going to find your entry, which is going to be a fair value gap. Okay, now an advantage about this system is that you're going to have very tight stop losses. Okay, and you're going to be able to achieve pretty high win rate, okay? Or as they call them, like sniper type of trades, okay? Because they are very precise and usually you're gonna catch a big move, okay? So also for the bearish type of scenario, okay, you're gonna have liquidity, which is this white line, okay? You're gonna have price making that liquidity grab, price breaking the previous structure with a displacement, and you're gonna find your entry in the displacement push, which is gonna be the fair value gap. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so here we have a bearish real life scenario which actually happened today. Okay, so we have a liquidity level. Okay, this was the high, price making a run of that liquidity. Okay, like a fake out. This candle right here, that was your displacement. Okay, and as you can see, it broke below this previous structure right here. So as you can see, price was making a bullish trend, but now it broke that structure. Okay, so as you can see, it left a pretty decent imbalance. Now, as you know, the imbalance is going to be the empty space created by the displacement candle. Okay, so whenever price comes back into this area, that's going to be your zone to take sales. Okay, so now let's see what happens next. Okay, so as you can see, it dropped pretty nicely. Price was coming inside your shaded area in which you want to take some sales. And next thing that happens, you have a pretty decent push to the downside. So as you can see, this is a representation of how you could have taken your trade, your entry right at the fair value gap and your stop loss right above the candle that creates the imbalance area, okay? And you can target the next liquidity area, okay, which was this low of the range. And as you can see, it was pretty decent trade. So as I've told you guys, you can find these type of setups every single day. So as long as you train your mind and your eyes, you're gonna see this happening every single day, more and more often and easier. Okay, so now this is a bullish example. Okay, so as you can see, we had this low right here and price made this liquidity grab from the previous low. Okay, so that's the low, price made this liquidity run. So as you can see, price was trending down. It was making lower lows and lower highs. Okay, and as you can see in here, price broke and made a new high. Okay, this was your displacement. Now this example was not very clear, it was a little bit more advanced, but it was valid. Okay, so as you can see, price broke the previous structure, making new high, and it left this imbalance right here. So now let's see what happens next. As soon as it taps inside the shaded area, which is your imbalance, price pushes to the upside pretty nicely. Okay, guys, so as you can see, it had this low created, okay, and as you can see, starts to make higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so that's your entry area, and price just goes to the upside pretty nicely. And this is how you would have traded this setup. Okay, you could have placed a pending order right at the fair value gap and your stop loss right below this candle, which is the displacement candle that created the imbalance area, and your target was right below this next resistance area. Okay, so if you want to play it safe, just don't be greedy, guys, and just target the most obvious next level, okay, that you know that price is going to give you some decent pips. Okay, because if you try to push higher and higher, then price is just going to come back to your entry area and it's going to convert a winning trade into a losing trade, and that's the last thing that you want as a trader. Okay, so as a trader, you want to make money, you want to secure your position, just target to the safest spot possible. Okay, so now we're in the charts. We are in Nasdaq, which is my asset of choice. I really love Nasdaq because it behaves very similar every single day, and if you understand how to trade it, you can make a lot of money every single day at the same time. Okay, guys, so let me show you this example. Actually, this day was this week and Powell was speaking. Okay, so I don't encourage you to trade whenever you have very high impact news because market can get a little crazy and you can get stopped. Okay, so this low was taken. This was a fake out, a liquidity grab. And next thing that happened was this was a change of character. Okay, this was your displacement candle. Now you have to wait for price to create a fair value gap, in which is where you're gonna enter. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so that's your fair value gap. This is the shaded area in which you want to take your trade. Okay, so now let's place a buying position. Okay, now since this is a pretty large area, your stop loss is going to be pretty large. Okay, so I'm going to place my entry at around the 50%, which it matches around this base area. Okay, and we're going to target this high for a 102 risk reward ratio. Okay, so let me delete this so that you can have a clear vision of what's going to happen. Okay, so as you can see, there was a lot of volume going on in the market because Powell was speaking, but I just wanted to show you that even when he's speaking, this happens every day. Okay, this was the 3-minute chart. Okay, so as you can see, price made a liquidity wick and it tapped into this area. The entry got filled and it went straight into TP. Okay, so that was a pretty nice example and it happened this week. By the way, just before we continue, guys, if you're having trouble to become a consistent trader and you want the guidance and coaching of a professional trader and mentor, don't hesitate. You can check the link below. This is my website. In here, you will find everything to become a profitable trader once for all. I have been trading for 15 years. I can help you create a trading plan. I have a lot of proven and high win rate strategies because we are all different. So I do offer a lot of systems that I have been using along my career. They're very, very powerful. And that's basically everything you will need to become finally a profitable trader. Also, you will find this compound Excel sheet if you're interested in flipping small accounts. Okay, guys? So you will find that information in the link below. Okay, let's continue with the video. All right, so this is another example. This is NASDAQ 3-minute chart, same thing. As you can see, price was trending down. Now we are at the New York session. Let me forward so that you can see what's going on. Okay, so what do you see? Displacement. You just need this candle to break this high, right? Because we were in a downtrend. This was a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now, if you look to the left, this was the low of the day. Okay, so what happened was that price made this liquidity burn. Okay, liquidity grab, fake out, whatever you want to call it, that's the same thing. Okay, so what do you see? We have a break of structure, change of character, and you take your trade right there. Your stop below, and you can target at least a 1 or 2 risk reward ratio. Okay, so this would be your next target at this level. Okay, now let's see what happens and we can manage our trade. Okay, so right here I would already take the buy position, so let's continue. Okay, so there was a second opportunity in case you didn't got filled. In here, as you can see, price came back again. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, let's continue. Now it's going in your favor. You can start trailing your stop loss, okay, to reduce some risk. Now, what do you see here, guys? There was another fair value gap right here. You see this empty space? That was another fair value gap. Let me draw the first one, which was this one, okay? That's the area in which we took our trade. Now, these trades, I took them in live, in real account. These trades happened this week. Okay, this was actually yesterday. Okay, guys, so I'm not cherry picking. I'm showing you what happens every single day. Okay, and this is just in NASDAQ. You can go and do your homework and choose whatever trade you want, whatever asset in whatever session. Okay, this is NASDAQ. Let's continue. Okay, and target hit. Okay, it was pretty decent trade. Now let's find another one. Okay, guys, so this trade happened today and I actually took it in my risky account. It was a little bit trickier and counter trend, but it still worked. So that's what I want to show you, okay? That even though it's counter trend, you can still catch some pips, okay? So as you can see, this happened the day after of the trade that I just showed you, okay? So let me just show you that it made a liquidity run from the low of the day. Okay, let me zoom in. And you also had this low and price made this liquidity grab, okay? This wick was a liquidity grab, okay? Now we just need a change of character, okay? Because price, as you can see, it's a little slow because we had NVIDIA earnings later that day, which was today. So, okay, and there you go. That was your change of character from the previous high. And you can identify your fair value gap, which is right here, okay? So the beauty of this is that it will actually give you enough time for you to prepare and place your trade, okay? So as you can see, let me zoom in. We place our buying position right at the fair value gap, okay? And we can target a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. Now let's forward. We got filled and target hit. Now let me show you why it was a little counter trend, because after that, let me just show you that price reached into this resistance, and after that it dropped pretty hard, okay? So let me see how much was the maximum amount. It was a 103, okay? So as you can see, most of these trades will give you at least a 102 and beyond, okay? So this is perfect for you to scalp and day trade. Just remember to focus one trade and that's it, okay? One win and that's it. And as you can see, this is what happened after that. After that, just made like a retest of this previous support right there, and price started dropping super hard, like super hard. Now let me show you another example that it gave you at the PM session. Okay guys, so right here we have an FTR, which will act like a resistance, okay? Or a supply zone. So as you can see, we had this other level to the left, and now price is breaking this low, okay? So this is your displacement candle, and now it's breaking below this low, okay? So now you have to wait for a fair value gap, which is right here, and we're gonna take a selling position. That's your fair value gap, and we're gonna take a sell position, okay guys? Now this one I didn't took it because it was in the afternoon, and usually I don't trade during this time, but you can target this low or this one right here, okay? Which is the most logical level for you to take profit, okay? So as you can see, this is a 1-to-2.7 risk reward ratio, which is pretty decent. Now let's see what happens. Price is coming back to your entry area. Let me zoom in. Now it's going in your favor. You can trail your stop loss to break even and just continue dropping and dropping, okay guys? So basically that's it. I hope you learned a lot from this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and remember to check the link below if you want to become a profitable trader and be coached by me. See you on the next video, guys.